we need to get into what happened over the weekend with the Hawks. Now, this deal to trade away whoever they traded away. What was his name?
Alpha Gamma, Beta, that dude.
Yeah, Ty. Yeah.
Guzman, I don't know, whatever his name was. Garuba.
But we got Patty Mills. And Patty Mills has been like traded.
3 times in 10 days.
So is he going to be here as the remaining
could be
backup point guard? That's the only thing. I don't mind. He can still score.
Right.
All right.
He's a veteran.
He's a veteran. He knows what he's doing.
I mean, he can help with Bufkin. He can help with I don't have a problem with Patty Mills being on the team, but essentially you have now at the moment traded John Collins for Patty Mills.
Correct.
Okay. I don't understand. Well, all right, 2 things. Number one,
with a lot less salary.
Okay, you saved in this deal here to get Patty on the team at the moment. You saved $4.5 million. That's the more important thing, because you could tack that to the 24 that you saved right now. So you're pushing about $30 million that you got to play with.
Okay, where are we going?
That's what I think. I think we're making another deal.
Where are we going?
Rudy?
Rudy?
I have no idea. I don't know. I've said it's really a great thing that the wrestlers and Landry and Kyle and Coach Snyder, that they keep such a tight shop. We have no indication. The reporters don't know. The play-by-play guys don't know. I mean, we don't know anything about what's going on in there. They keep such a but since they do keep such a tight ship, all we could do is sit here and sheer speculate. And so, I mean, that's why the Siakam thing comes. Well, where did the Siakam thing come from? It came from the fact that the Hawks front office doesn't say anything. And so fans naturally start to gravitate towards certain rumors, and that's what Twitter happens. And the Zion isn't happy in New Orleans, and hey, Quinn Snyder's got a thing with Rudy Gobert that it goes way back, before he was touching microphones and getting everybody sick, and all that kind of stuff.
He didn't know, John.
I know.
He didn't know, because I remember that press conference like it was yesterday.
Was this touch all over?
Yeah, when he did that, and everybody's like, ha, 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 and it was like, everybody go home. What?
Yeah. Have a fun time. Anyway, so I think they're going to make another move. I just don't know what the move is. But what bothers me to no end, and it just is starting to drive me mad. I mean, you extend, because let's be clear here, they didn't go out and sign DeJounte Murray out of free agency. They just extended his deal, okay? He was already on the team. This is nothing changes for this year, except for the fact that Quinn Snyder gets to have both of them. Now, both have said they're really excited about playing with each other, and that's wonderful. That's great. Does that get us to 50 wins? No, I don't think so. So I don't understand why this city and this organization, Tony Russell is going to have to at some time step up, and I know he will. I'm putting a lot of faith.
Wait a minute. Hang on. You know he will?
I know he will. I'm going to say Tony Wrestler, Nick Wrestler, Jamie Gertz, anybody in the front office there listening to 92 on the game today. All right, go ahead and put your Chewbacca mask on here.
Let me help you with that. Because you know he will?
Yes, I do.
Whatever. I don't know that.
I know he's going to. Because he has to. Because he has said on the record when he came here, when he rebuilt the stadium and rebuilt the culture and rebuilt everything around, that my goal is to win championships, and he's a smart guy, he's a billionaire, he's smarter than me. He knows he's going to have to go out and make that move. And he'll go and make the move when the move is available to him. The only problem is that move might not be right now. It might not be for another year. And how do we sit around and accept the fact that a Giannis or a KD or a Cat isn't available for another year?
Okay. You've got way more confidence in this whole situation.
I do.
Than me. And I don't know where that's coming from. Now, we just did 2 cost-cutting measures that did not necessarily make us better. Although we have this chunk of money, all right? Just imagine, Hawks fans, we got, to John's point, an extra 4 with the 25. Let's just go put $30 million in the bank. Right now, somebody deposited in the Hawks account $30 million. And you want me to believe that the owner, okay, at some point is going to say, absolutely, this is where we're going. We're going to do this. What makes you feel that way when he hasn't done it already?
Because he just signed DeJounte Murray to a 4-year deal. Because Quinn Snyder is setting it up.
It's a very affordable deal. Let's not fool ourselves.
I'm not saying that.
This is a very affordable deal. They did not go above and beyond to get DeJounte back.
Okay, I'm taking the man at his word, okay? When he says he wants to bring – his goal was multiple championships with the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, he said it.
I know. So I'm taking him at his word. So I don't blame him for not spending money right now unless you wanted to buy, somebody rent somebody for a year. You could do that. But I mean, if your goal here,
Okay, wait, John, what are we waiting on?
because
This is just stuff that had to be said.
What
Needed
are we,
to be
what,
said, so
thank
let's
you.
be said.
What are we waiting on?
I think you're waiting on Giannis.
What?
That's what I think you are.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put my mask.
I think you're waiting on something like that.
I'm going to start using this for you when you say stuff like that. What?
I think you're waiting for the superstar. Not him. I'm just saying we're waiting for the superstar to drop. You know, so,
Giannis.
well, you know, Milwaukee doesn't want to pay him the $52 million a year that he's going to be due here next year after, rather. You know, I mean, $52 million player option, right?
Don, come on.
I'm just saying a guy of that nature, of that ilk.
No. You said Giannis.
I know. That's,
Don't tease me. You're teasing me. When you said Giannis, I want Giannis if you want Giannis.
We need to swim in a superstar water.
Okay, now this gets us to the question that you asked me. Dukes and Bell at Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. John Fricke in for Mike. Why are we not doing that?
Because he's
this
not
is
available.
why I don't have the confidence you do when somebody just deposited $30 million into the bank account and says, we've got money to spend, yet we're going to hold out. For what?
For the superstar that I think they know something over there. I really believe that they know something that we don't.
Oh, they know something. That they know when they get the deposit slip what it looks like. That's what they know. They know it says $30 million. That's all they know right now.
And I also know that they don't think that maybe that guy's available now. Who? But I don't know who. They locked down shop. Nobody knows.
All right, let me ask you this about this trade. This comes from forever_money_grateful_money_. That's his Twitter handle. I'm not making that up.
All right, man, that's tough.
He said, Dukes, how do you feel about this trade? Hawks get Siakam. Raptors get Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Hunter, a 2024 first-round pick via Sacramento, and they get Okongwu.
Well, that's probably what they would ask for.
Too much. That's too much. Siakam's a really good player. I'm not giving up all of that. Especially the first-round pick I'm not worried about. Okongwu and a blossoming Jalen Johnson and a re-energized, I don't know if he will be, DeAndre Hunter. That's what everybody's telling me. Mike keeps telling me Hunter's going to be better under Coach Quinn.
Oh, is it? He is. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, well, that's what Mike says.
Oh, okay.
Mike, am I lying, Turtle? Mike keeps saying this.
He ain't lying.
He keeps saying he will be better under Quinn because they're going to stay the course. And I'm like,
okay,
hands together under my chin. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sure. No,
John, that's too much for Siakam.
Well, of course it is. But you know,
we might as well throw Trey in there.
But you started. You know, here's the other reason I think that the big move is coming, because they're fully aware that if they don't do something, it is what today, July 10th, 2023. 2 years from now, we're going to get to trade Dame territory, or Trey's going to go, you know what, I think I'm done.
I hope not. I'm sorry. Anthony just hit us up, and he says, Dukes, I'm sorry you're having to go through this right now about Giannis.
No, I'm saying it's a superstar. They're holding out for the superstar.
I hope so. I'm so conflicted right now. I want to believe what you believe. I know we've got money in the bank, okay? I'm just using that as an example, but that's how you have to think about it. And that money is to be used for a future transaction.
Yes.
Okay? And I want to feel like you do. Nothing's giving me confidence to believe that that's what's going to happen. We have made 2 moves, well, 3 if you want to talk about transactions, that have ultimately saved us money. 3 moves not to gain a better player or a more complete roster.
But the only thing between you and Anthony and I, this is the only place we differ here.
Okay.
Is I take the man at his word. And all of you
You're talking about Tony Wrestler?
Yes.
Okay.
And all of you are saying, and rightfully so, he hasn't shown me anything right now yet. He made a coaching change to get Quinn Snyder. He made a front office change to put Landry Fields and Kyle Korver in there, you know, one of the better director of basketball ops and a young, aspiring, upcoming general manager. I think he's done a lot. I mean, he gave his son the title of, like, special assistant to the Duke of Rolla, governor of, I don't know.
To the emperor.
Yeah, right, exactly. But the point is I think they have the right personnel in place in the front office. I think they have the right personnel. I think they have the right owner. I think they have the right mindset, the right culture. I think they have two of the right players in their backcourt if Coach Snyder can get them to kind of coexist or figure out some kind of a newfangled thing that really makes them kind of gel together. And that's it.
All right. Well, I'm going to say this, and I know we're up against it. We got Yeah Man, No Man coming up. Why do you believe in the Braves so much?
Because Alex Anthopoulos.
You just said it. Now, why do you believe in Alex Anthopoulos so much?
Because he's the best executive in any team sport in probably the world.
John, he's pulled the trigger on multiple deals that have made your team better and shown you not once, not twice,
Right, no.
not 3 times, not 4 times,
10 times.
Through deals that have been made, he's given you confidence, Braves fans, to believe what? We're going to be okay.
Yeah, we are going to be okay. If winning a World Series is okay.
I don't feel the same way about the Hawks right now. How could you?
Because I take the owner at his word that he will go into that second apron. He will go into the luxury tax. He just has to have the right opportunity and the right start.
By the way, Damon says, man, you guys are right. We're not giving up all that for Siakam.
No.
Vern says, Dukes, who do you want them to spend it on? Go get me Karl Anthony Towns and let's go to work.
Okay.
Go get me Karl Anthony Towns and let's go to work.
Right.
Trey, DJ.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to go spin,
yes.
let's go spin.
Right.